shot, spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been start up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentleys, little. What's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. But if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then But if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then
you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something in your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Coming up. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from Nashville. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain.
Wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Once again, it's Barkley. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
Loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
In motion, it's Golden. To the air on third down is McCarthy. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. 17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Charger first down. gun with Barkley. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Downfield, down a man, and he's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of depth. It is 1st down and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8. Now it's 2nd and 1. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Los Angeles. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. First carry for Joe Mixon. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Tackled by Trenton Simpson. A gain of 3 brings up
2nd down and 6 now from the shotgun snap for Ward. That's complete. Rice toward Wheaton. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup, 21.
Here we go.
They'll give this to Mixon, running right. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
at the 31-yard line.
Hop 70. Hop. Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80. 70 up. Warriors 70. Drop 50.
From the gun, here's Ward. He's got it at the 7. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That throw right on the money for the former Miami quarterback, and it's a 1st down.
At the 1-yard line.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Mixon. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
the gun, Ward. Forced out wide. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Titans football here to start quarter number 2, as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal.
Ready up. Ready. Panther 60, Panther 6, Cup 19, Cup next, Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Back to throw is Ward. Pushed out to his left, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kobe Turner, relentless in his pursuit. He forces the big loss and brings up 4th and goal. Butker's kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's 7-3.
I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Williams in motion. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. 32 yards. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Drake London. Touchdown, LA. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Come on, go.
On play action, it's Ward. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The rookie from Marshall, Mike Breeze, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now it's Ward. He's going to let this one go deep. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Barkley, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 70 line.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. And the Chargers have the first down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. That one, taken in. Drake London. Touchdown Chargers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his 1st extra point miss of the season.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Horn now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On 1st down, Ward flush to his right. He keeps it himself, and he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
2nd down, they need 3. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Open man downfield, it's Pittman. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the jump.
1st and 10.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Ward. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Chargers are going to take over here at their own 22.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par through the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On second down, here's McCarthy. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. In motion, it's Golden. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they...
Pressure gets there, and down he goes! The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. And this one doesn't do a whole lot. It's out of bounds, short of midfield.
On the set. Pass to 60. Pass to 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Come 19. 19 Lions.
On 1st and 10, Ward. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. That'll be their 2nd. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
18 Pioneer. 19 Tigers. 19 Tigers. Go.
Throwing is Ward. Rolling right. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown Titans.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first.
Seconds, all that remains till halftime. And the kick is away. The veteran Jamal Agnew going to bring it out. And the decision to bring that out, a poor one. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard
On the jump.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Pass. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 3 brings up
Mustang
second
19.
down at the 29-yard line.
60 Eagles. Driving 60. 79 Broncos.
To throw is Ward. That'll be taken in by Mixon. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Butker now to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Titans are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
17. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. That'll be taken in by Barkley. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
From the 43, here's second and 2.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. Oh, big hole left side. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
His kick is good. Makes the score. Chargers 27. Titans 17. Tyler Blue set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Hot 70. Hot 70. Ready. Pass around the Cougar 19.
On first down, it's Ward. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. Through the middle of the field. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. That gains an even 60 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
A chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Count to 60. Count to 60.
They'll run here with Mixon. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Again, it'll be Mixon. And he will score again. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First down, Chargers.
They'll run it here with Saquon. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Now a screen set up for Barkley.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Buffalo 18. Warriors 17.
Throwing, Ward. That one underneath here to Mixon. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Picked up on the 11 yards on that one. First down for Tennessee.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
70, send the wolf. 18 runners.
He'll drop to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it'll bring up second down.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Lions. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They're going to go. It's Ward. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. McCarthy to the air on second down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. A gain there of 11. First down, LA. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He's into space past the 25. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and 1 now from the 21. Williams in motion. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
A gain of a yard. First down, Chargers.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 for Tucker.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
In motion, it's Golden. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, LA. The extra point is up and through. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
19 Chargers.
Off play action, it's Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Mike Green in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the
tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
70, Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Brenton Simpson in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He fires downfield for Pitts. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. Oh, that's a great job there defensively. They know exactly where that 1st down marker is. It looked for a minute like he was going to be able to pick up enough yards to convert on that 4th down, but he doesn't. He's just shy, and that is a great stand.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown Chargers. The extra point try forthcoming. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his 1st extra point miss of the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Out of the gun, Ward. Going right sideline and complete. That pass play good for 22. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
19 Lions. 79 Broncos. Go.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He'll look deep for Pittman. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
That's made, that's Pittman. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
They come to the line for this one. 3rd down, needing 3. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
13 yards on the play. That's good. First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing again is Ward. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Brings up 2nd
A
and
great
goal.
pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Again, it's Ward. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Titans.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw,
Ward. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
That decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Forced out left. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up second down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Drake London. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point. Up and good. And the Chargers tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Horn now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Ready, ready. Let's go.
On 1st down, Ward. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he will score. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Barkley. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
This looks like a design run. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here.
Tyler Luke on for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. The Chargers going to call on the field goal unit now. This a 31-yard attempt. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here.